So hey everyone, welcome to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Done kind of fast. Anyway, what we're here for is obviously Zelda, and I'm gonna before we start, if you know the game, it's like a little bit slow the first 20 minutes. So I want to take this time to explain at least two of the tricks that we're gonna use like a lot during this, or three actually during this run. First one is infinite sword glitch, which basically means, well, slashing the sword at every single frame that we can. Thanks, Robin. And with that, there are some things that we can do with it, like defeat bosses really quick, or better, which is standing or not falling whenever we slash our sword, which we're definitely gonna use somewhere later if you know anything of the snowy regions in this game. The other one, which we're also using it for, is bomb hovering. And if you know Zelda, every single Zelda game bombs are broken. And especially in this game where we just can hover to places where we're not supposed to go. And so everything for that. And the other big one is index warping, which basically is the foundation of the whole route. With index warping, basically what happens is normally we can warp to owl statues that we have visited before. However, for this thing, we only need to be at places and then we can warp to other places where we've never done before. So no climbing the stone tower, no unlocking whatever it's called, and we do everything out of order. And that's basically everything that I want to say. So I know that we have some donations in already, and I'd like to give the word to Cruel for that, while Majora steals our ocarina.
Is this good? Okay, yeah, we do actually have a couple donations. We have a $5 donation from Jasper saying, "Let's get this ball rolling, BSG hype." And we have a €5 donation from Dutch J without a comment, and we have a $20 donation from Boxmeister saying, "Shoutouts to another BSG. I'm not sick, but got the BSG fever going. Definitely want to Durga rock our world with Etrian Odyssey."
Shout out to all the donators. It's one is sitting right beside me, the other right behind me. Hey guys! We're getting complaints about game audio being only right channel. They're working on it, guys. We got our head tech master Jasper on it, who is also gonna run some glare later on this marathon. So yeah, obviously backwalking is the fastest for normal Link. And even then, Link is like the slowest character out of all of them. Even Deku Link is faster. But only by like a slight biff. Like 1/12 speed. It's Zelda, of course it is. Actually, in the Wind Waker, rolling is faster than backwalking. I've been playing that like... So for story purposes, our horse got stolen, our ocarina got stolen. I mean, we don't care about the horse. We want our ocarina back. And obviously, Skull Kid? Yeah. He's causing havoc in, like, everywhere and around us. Pegasus boots. That's 2D Zelda. So yeah, during this time I'd like to just do other stuff, since there's literally not much going around. But yeah, this Deku Scrub is haunting us in our nightmares, and lo and behold, we're a Deku Scrub right now. I mean, if he could swing a sword, he's even better than normal Link. I mean, he's faster. And here's our lovely companion for the whole game. Who is not as awful as Navi, by the way. Like, I remember in the normal Ocarina of Time speedruns, there are like Navi skips, and they're kind of difficult to pull off. We only have 4 Tattle skips, Tattle talks, but that's like only when we reset the console. And other than that, you never hear her, so that's better. So she's almost quiet. Yeah, there we go. More gameplay. And a 3, 2, 1. There it goes again. Okay, but seriously now. In a little bit, we're going to do something that I normally never attempt, but for the marathon's sake, I'd like to do it. It's HMS skip, or Happy Mass Salesman skip. Which is something that I need to do almost 24 frame perfect inputs for. And I'm gonna miss some. If I'm too late, that's not a problem. If I'm too slow, however... Oh no, the other way around. Then it might be a problem and I have to watch the cutscene, so... Let's try it. But before that... I wanted to skip that little tech scene as well. It was a little bit too far to the right. Yeah. So right here, I have to pause buffer every trying to pause buffer every other frame or every frame, since a cutscene takes 2 seconds to start in Majora's Mask. But if we only give it like 1 frame of space to do stuff, then it can start the cutscene, and that's how we're going to skip this. Yeah, we got it. But with the amount of frames that I actually doubled, yeah, still a 10-second time save. The sole purpose of this cycle is to just let time pass and get to the clock tower really quick, which opens at midnight on the 3rd day. So that's like what, 48, 60 hours from now? No, hours from now. The fastest way to progress time is to listen to Grandma. Who likes to read us a story. Quick jump. Here's Grandma. The only thing she can do is like advance time for like 24 hours. So we're gonna do this twice. And then we're already at the 3rd day. Interesting enough, in the PAL and NTSC version of this game, it says final there, but it just says Dead Center last here on the Japanese version. Just a little bit more ominous, I guess. Okay, now to skip 10 hours from now, at least go to like the 6th 12-hour cycle, I guess. We're gonna talk to our friend, the Scarecrow. West clock down Obviously, whenever you enter a new area, it needs to show like, yo, this is where you are. And it's the bomb shop. And for everyone who loves Ocarina of Time, shake it! Dance like there's no tomorrow. Alright, 12 hours left, meaning 6 hours until the clock tower opens. However, we actually have stuff to do now. So yeah, we have to wait, but yeah, we also have some chores. One of which is get a magic meter, which is like get the ferry and go to North Clock Town and give it to like the Great Fairy. Just go out of the way, like, whatever. So there's no music here, there are no enemies or whatever here, just us, the bushes, and some sweet money. What more? Ideally we have like 60 rupees. No, we need a minimum of 60 and most ideal would be 90 rupees. But everything in between is like great, I guess. However, the great RNG is not that great. RN. Yeah, I like them blues. Like a lot of blues. Almost fell in the hole. ₹69, obviously. I just saw 69 for like a few frames. $87. You know what? I'm taking the 80 rupees. There's another bush right there, but I'd rather not waste any more time. Oh. And now we're going to everyone's favorite fairy. You know them from OOT because of their interesting features. Here is the Great Fairy of Magic. But luckily she has quick text, so here for like what, 30 seconds. Now we're the king of the world. When Battle of Majora, please come back to see us. How about no? Okay, so right now it's 11:15 almost. We want to deposit most of our money and go to the clock tower. And if we're fast, I believe we can still make it just in time. So don't mess up this menuing. So this is the banker, which I just gave no money. So yeah, we're just giving him 80 rupees, not all 87, because it's actually slower to get that. And he stamps our head, because that travels through time, and obviously he remembers us whenever we come back in another time period, I guess. Yo, that's a sign. And now the clock tower opened, so yeah. And also, we're gonna do like a trick here. Normally we were supposed to get like the moon steer and trade it for that Deku flower over there and fall off. But what we can do here is like a gainer, which is a forward backflip. Yeah, good name. Which allows us to actually well, reach a height and climb onto it, which we're normally not supposed to. But hey, we're inside. I'd say it's a frame perfect trick, but it's like 2 frames for the Deku scrub. While we're speaking about frames, by the way, if you've noticed, this game isn't your typical 60 FPS, or 30 for that matter. It's only 20 frames per second. Like every frame gets doubled, like 3 frames. However, that's only the game. Menu elements and stuff are 60 frames per second. I don't know why they did that, maybe to, I don't know, make better use of the graphical power, I guess. Yep. So what can we do? Shoot bubbles! And somehow... yeah. And somehow that allows him to drop the ocarina. Now we're getting it back. And all of a sudden... we get like a flashback with... obviously, this is a Legend of Zelda game. We need our Zelda here. Somehow, of all the songs that we could remember, Song of Storms, Epona song, no, the only one we remember is the Song of Time. Conveniently, by the way. Where's Robin and his melodica? Shout out to Robin, Sobinist, one of the Rayman guys, by the way. He came to BSG a few times with his melodica. Just a keyboard where you blow into. So somehow we're using the ocarina right now, and somehow instead of an ocarina, we get giant bagpipes. This run is garbage. Can I start over? Okay. Nah, seriously though, this is a trick to skip some cutscenes and generally make everything faster. Because we just now spawn right here, no cutscenes, but we do have the ocarina still. And some more text! Yay! And suddenly learn another song. I can play songs. And remember that nightmare? We're now getting an unnightmare. Well, if that's where nightmares go to waste, I guess. I get Brams here for the 120 race. I don't know why we want to, but somehow we get this nightmare-inducing mask. I have to give a warning though. For the next 20 seconds, if you're a miner, please close your eyes. This is a Nintendo. You guys need a microphone as well, by the way. Hey, if Twitch allows it, we allow it. Doom! Simply because of the mask. But that's only if in like 72 hours from now. Anyway, it's almost done with the cutscene. And after that, the game finally starts. One more. There we go. Except Navi. Or Tattle, sorry. Going there? Heck no. Alright, first things first, money! I know we got like a lot of money in the first cycle, but more money. And we're gonna buy one of the foundations of this whole run, or every Zelda game, bombs. Which, graciously enough, this game allows us to buy bombs like the first thing we do when we're like normal Link. Right after buying it, by the way, we're going for something called the Hidden Owl, which is one of the prerequisites of activating index warping. The thing that I spoke about in the beginning of the run, for those that missed it, unfortunately. Index warping is a thing where we can warp to owl statues where we've never been yet before. Go away, mister. Alright. Time for some tricks. Slash a sword here, get ISG from this sign, got it second try. And now you see that our sword is glowing. That's exactly what we want to. Now, let's try that again. Randomly jump off this wall. And go over the load zone, hit this owl which has no index number, and KMS. And I see that there's a donation right now, so go ahead. Oh, we're not having a donation right now. Okay, getting our money. I'm awful. Obviously we have Rule in charge of tech right now, because he's the man.
Okay, we have a... Is this good? Yeah? Okay, we have a $1 donation from Midnight saying, "Your boy has arrived. Good luck on the run. Reek, may Mr. Noki bless you. Donation goes to Runner's Choice."
LFG! Yo, hug the ghost, man. So we bought some more bomb juice from the money that we got on like the first cycle. And funny enough, all those 20 bomb juice, they're gone in a minute. So, hello? LFG. Whoops. It's not that bad. It's only one bomb shoe. So again. And we need to use like a lot of bombs, I guess. Yeah, 2 more. What we're doing here, by the way, is a grotto alternate exit. Because every grotto is on the same map, just unloaded. But we can go into this grotto, use the exit, and we're now at the Deku Palace. And with some clever platforming, get on top of this ledge. Kill the Deku Scrub. Put on a Nightmare Mask. Yeah, this animation is... you need to watch it the first time you wear like a new mask. From human form though. And although not first cycle, we got a second cycle which is the fastest with my current routes. I'm not consistent enough with the first cycle, so that's why I'm not going to bore any of you guys. Anyway, the music in this game is astounding, as you can hear. And more monkeys! Because all my speed games needs one. Funny enough, Midnight, the instrument for Deku Scrub are pipes. Again, I can play songs. Which is an emote you can all spam if you'd like to. I play this game because I was so scared of the... yeah. Thanks, Lime. You can always count on you. And we get thrown out. No need. So now we're getting the second prerequisite of index warping, the warp song itself. So first off, somehow we can make this jump. Don't ask me how, but it's possible. And if you know Ocarina of Time, our favorite owl is here. But luckily has fast text, and even then he doesn't talk all that much. it's a crime to not play that song right the first time. Oh, don't worry, I'll play this song a bunch of times in this run. Okay, coming up next is reverse octo skip. Bye. Okay, so I forgot to reroute it a little bit. 20, 30. Oh, we have way too many rupees anyhow this. Whatever. Since we didn't got 90 rupees, I need the rupees inside. There we go. I need the rupees. Get some equipment from these deku plants over here. And before I get it, go back to normal Link, because it makes attacks like super fast. I could do a bomb throw right here, but I'm a little bit low on bombs, or backslide, so I'm not gonna chance it. Anyway, the last woods. Oh, now we have way enough rupees. And here's the witch that we need to save. Yo! Well, she wants a life potion from us, which we're going to get from her sister. But instead of giving it to her, we're just gonna teleport away because, yeah, faster. It's even worse. If you played Ocarina of Time, you know that you have to use the item before them. But it changes in this game, where you need to do it like within the dialogue. So players coming from Ocarina of Time, they literally just drank the bottle, the life potion that she needed. They drank it in front of their nose. That's cruel. Anyway, you saw me selecting something on the mini-map in my pause menu right now. That made it so that I teleported to a place I've never been before, or a certain place. Also, hitting that owl statue, yeah, the route is broken. So, break stick. And that life potion, yeah. Goodbye. So right after this we're going to the Pirate's Fortress, and we need some eggs from that. So what I need to do is duplicate this bottle. That's one. This one is the trickiest. That also worked. If you hear the error sounds, it actually just means that it worked. Reminder, this is not intended. And I got them all. And the way you do that is by holding the stick in the ESS position, which is the position where it's like the minimum amount of letting Link walk or just move in general. Which is apparently also used in a lot of other Zelda games and Sunshine for a honey skip route, right? Not being used anymore, alright. So, I'm going past here the safe ways, even though the wolves can throw you off. So we just got here, and we're immediately teleporting away. I messed it up, by the way. And just left because of that. Great! It is. I'll pay a bounty later. So yeah, I just came there and I just teleported away. I need to watch my bombs a little bit. The reason is I wanted that spot on my map, so... And without selecting anything on the other map, I go automatically to the Great Bay Coast. All statue, I guess. So we're now dragging this dead fish over here. Yet. I mean, he can walk a little bit, then he falls down. And if you actually talk to him, he just stands up, you're gonna play his guitar, and then he falls down again. And you can repeat that process, so... You be the judge of how injured he actually is. And more cutscenes. And let me declare this speedrun now to be a sad run. He had so much to live for. He died so young. Bible Thump and every other sad emote that I have. Please, Midnight, this isn't RuneScape. The Song of Healing. I wish I could play the Song of Unhealing here and it would, like, do stuff. Oh. And all of a sudden, all that's left up behind of him is his face, which we can wear. Yep. But hey, his ghost will live on, playing music, the thing he loves. So why not get rid of him and just bury him, I guess. Make a grave for him with his guitar.
Scalp his face off.
That's so cruel. Okay. So let's get away from here and let's rescue those Zorax. And the only reason we do that, which takes like 12 seconds, is one for the hookshot, obviously. And second, we're getting the songs of the temples we need a song for to actually enter, which is the Sonata of Awakening, which you got from the monkey. Also, Dolphin Dice is faster. It's pretty, way too early on the in-game clock. Might be a little problem. We'll roll with it. Yeah. Normally if you're too fast, you're doing another strat earlier when getting the Hidden Owl statue. But I don't think I'm on that level yet, and I never had to. Because if we're too slow at that point, it's a bigger problem. Majora's Mask is a really nice game. If we get like some items like the hookshot, we can go in here like real quick. However, we have bombs. I mean, I think we have bombs. Go, ISG. There we go. I need to time this, by the way. Something I can't really see right now, but something is funny there. Nice. Okay, I was not too fast. Because only for this part in the game, or in the run, we needed to be nice, since the pirates are actually a little bit blind. I mean, there's this pirate inside here. Standing dead center in front of her. And we're just rolling past her, I guess. With a nice bomb jump. We call it pirate's lung jump. You can literally just jump over there and scare them away. And the first egg is for the taken. Okay. And a thing, the item that, because we get it so early in the game, it will break like the 2 first temples. The hook shot. Yo. Also, better equip that shit. And for the next two Zora acts, we're actually going for the back entrance. There's a fancy strat of like jumping into that mountain over there and going in the door, but this will suffice. So get out before we actually get hit by that clamshell over there. Smart. And for the next one, there's also a really precise jump that we could make. Then I found like a backup jump for it, which where we use like a recoil flip all the way over there. And then I found out there's like another easy backup jump, which is literally just that, which I also pretty much cut close. However, this fish tank is a little bit of a troll sometimes, because there are more fish in here than any other, and it is possible to actually get one of the fish, which we just got. However, I don't want fish, I want fish eggs. So, there we got it. For the next one, there is no real way to actually go for it to the back entrance, so I mean, why not, right? we get to see the pirates again. Hurt that one. And oh boy, we're having a fight. If I time this correctly, which I did, the pirate here is like threatening us, and we're like, ooh, fairy. It's just me just activating a cutscene within that cutscene. Oh, well, this fight is also pretty easy. If you like point your analog stick towards her and press B, then you have a chance of double hitting her. So there's some fish over there, which we need to exterminate first. guys. There. And right now we're doing another trick, which is similar to bottle duping, which allows us, which is really minor, but we can play the ocarina or guitar underwater. And I think now it's time to just deliver the axe. I don't know why they did it, but there's this creepy dude over there, and he wants those eggs in his giant container. And when we're talking about speedruns, this definitely does not include. Yeah. Oh, too fast. Man, this is a joy to watch. Cool, we're out of here. Okay, the next part. While we were in the Pirates Fortress, we were supposed to take a picture of one of the pirates, show them to one of the guys at the coast, and then we got like a seahorse. That seahorse would guide us through this invisible maze section. However, there are like also signs that we can follow, so it's not that bad. And even then, you could like counter dolphin dives and do this maze completely blind above the water. Which is like only 2 seconds faster if you do that. So I mean, why not? Why not just take it the easy way? Surprise! Heals. Instead of cleaning their teeth, we're just killing them. Sorry, Jay. Yeah, you can't hear it, but some of the times Jay and Rule are talking and giving helpful commentary. Unfortunately, you guys have to miss that. Oh, he's sad. Anyway, last eel is coming up. A little bit of magic left, but should be enough. Yeah. And here again, let's go for that ocarina items trick without messing it up. So far so good. Anyway, next up is a cutscene skip which can save 30? Yeah, 30 seconds. I believe I didn't get it in my PB. So yeah, it should be 30 seconds. But yeah, it's like really easy. The only thing is that you have to mash consistently, and boy, I didn't do that last time. So obviously we're gonna fail it this time. Little cutscene, the Zora eggs are going to hatch. And they're gonna mean something. Oh yeah, this is also the only time when... Normally when you learn a song you can cancel that. However this one you can't cancel. What you can do is learn it in a single frame. There, we learned it. So basically, again, what happens? A cutscene needs 2 seconds to start. However, with mashing, you can open the pause menu at like the first frame and then redo the ocarina to warp out of here. But we have learned it. And now it's time for actually doing stuff instead of doing stuff to prepare. Like talking to signs. Oh no, I lied a little bit. We have one last detour all the way over there. Definitely that fish. First stuck up, and then some more cutscenes. Hopefully not. I'm gonna try to skip the next cutscene, but getting that trigger is like really awful. So the ferry just in case. With a well-timed start press. Oh. I got it, but I messed it up. Nice. Whatever. You're getting a concert here. And somehow the turtle wakes up from all that. And right after this, by the way, there is another cutscene gonna happen, which is skippable, but it heavily relies on RNG, so I'm not going for it. However, the cutscene that we wanted to skip there is definitely worth it. I mean, who loves seeing pirates flying around? No pirate love. So, bombs. So on there, and finally we're going to the temple. And yes, you're seeing this correctly, we're going to the third temple first, and then we're going to resume the normal temple order. But yeah, we're here already. We don't need anything special here, so why not do it like immediately, I guess. I'm voting for Sapphire, by the way. I mean, every time. It's so worth it, this cutscene. Okay, Great Bay Temple. Longest temple of the whole game. Let's do this shit. Okay, now No for realsies. Just like all the grottos, the whole temple is also loaded. Even the boss door. So what we can do is we can go out of bounds a little bit. And with a well-timed recoil flip, we can actually just blast ourselves in there. One more frame. Back jump. And that's great by temple. Fish. Big fish. Say hello to Georg, one of the better and more awful boss battles of this game. So pretty easy, we just lure him to us. Way too close for my taste, but whatever. And instead of like killing him with arrows, which is intended, we're getting him here in a loop. And that's first cycle. Or the first phase, I should say. Now there are more baby fish. Already? These fish are gonna make it a little bit more harder to get him just right. Get him. And in my opinion, a perfect Georg fight. And then we're getting our last, for a long time at least, our last boring part of the run. Cutscene. So, what is my time right now? Heck yeah, sub 1 Georg. Uh, 59. It all has to do with Woodville Bosque skip and Lullaby skip. If those are perfect, yeah, it's definitely possible. So yeah, normally we're skipping all these giants cutscenes, I guess, but we do need to view one just to learn the Oath to Order song, and and it may just happen to be like this one and the one in the Stone Tower Temple, the cutscene that plays right after, are the shortest of the game. Like if you defeat Adolwa in this first temple, there's this giant cutscene where the water gets purified. In Snowhead you see like the snow disappearing, and here it's just nothing actually. So that's why we're doing it at this one, by the way. Okay, fine and dandy, we learned it. Call us. The only reason why we have to kill the bosses and do all that other stuff is to call them, by the way. If there's like a moon warp or something else, we would definitely do that. there, that there. And I believe it's that one. That one. We're now going back to the city to buy some more bomb juice. Yeah, that's right. Weird stuff going on in the dark hours of Clocktown. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, bomb juice. And then we're going to that place. Because that's Woodfall. Yeah, Woodfall. And here we're gonna play another song again. Okay, the last minor cutscene, I guess. Okay, so we actually need to play that song, since the load trigger is actually underneath the map if you don't play it. And there's no way to get under the map, since there's water there. And if you touch water out of bounds, then you just, yeah, for it out. I'm holding target here to do some lag reduction. Yo, Woodfall Temple. No. So getting the hook shot here. And definitely the hook shot breaks this whole temple. Like, wow. The fuzzy was actually carrying, still carrying me. Nice fuzzies, but I don't need it. Or normally you get there in like 20 minutes there on the top platform, but there, saves us 20 minutes. And I also did a jump slash right there to, well, one, it's faster. And two, we just stored something for something that's called a power crouch step. And that's me killing this boss in only 2 hits. Because the power crouch step saves basically what the last thing is that you did. So if I were to just slash, it's 1 damage. But a jump attack is 2 damage. And if you do a jump attack with a Deku stick, that's even 4 damage. And we'll definitely do that in like the next one. Or not in the next temple. Since apparently the boss from this temple is actually immune to Deku sticks. I mean, it makes sense, he's a tribesman. Okay, so first we're going to do something that's called an Ocarina dive. Which is me going out of bounds here, since there is like a void here. And I need to play the Ocarina while falling. Perfect. And I'm playing this song here that, well, that saves the text box for the next time that's even something remotely of a text box right on screen. So I dropped a bomb there for the moths. And this is something where I need a little bit of concentration for. This is called Woodfall Boss Key Skip. And I need to do a lot of well-timed jumps, so forgive me if I'm quiet a little bit. I'm worrying, by the way. 3 jumps. 1. And we made it. That's the thing where I made, which is literally a run killer and saves me just 3 minutes if I fail it. But yeah, this is a Dalwa. Arrow to the knee, because memes. And power cut step him 10 times, can do a thing. And here comes that Ocarina dive. We caused another text box, then it made this text box the next one, which is the Song of Time one. And if I do it just right, please, wait, where am I? If I do it just right, I can save while getting it. Reset the console, don't have to watch cutscenes, and we still have the mask. Okay. So with 2 masks out of the way, we're going for the third one, which is Goat. And for that we're going to Snowhead. Yeah, we're getting some money first, and we're also going to do another frame perfect trick. First off the gainer, and after that something we call speedrunner's discount. So first try, but that's simple. Basically in this game, whenever you get money or spend money, instead of like going from 99 to 50, for example, it goes down gradually, which gives you a little bit of time to buy something else, since the game doesn't check what you're going to have, but what you have at that point. So normally we're getting 69 rupees here, because we need to buy some bombs as well. And then really quick, we need to buy 2 sets of bomb tubes, not for 80, but for 69. Which we just did, nice. However, just for safety, I'm gonna get some extra resources from outside. Would be great if we get some arrows as well, and bombs, definitely. Because this may deplete all my bombs. Arrows, that's nice. No bombs. Let's do one other patch, and otherwise, c'est la vie. Yo, bombs. Cool. I'm still surprised that Woodfall Boss skip worked with an extra back hopper, by the way. Okay, get the stick here. And yes, we are in Woodfall and not in Snowhead. However, we're going to do something that's called, just like the Grotto alternate exit, the Fairy Fountain alternate exit. Where exactly the same case, all fairy fountains are on the same map. And we're just going to jump from the one to the other. Oh. So, aim correctly. And now we're in the other one, which is the one at Snowhead. And this is something where I also need a little bit of concentration for. So yeah, we get ISG here to not get blown off by the wind. That's why I was attacking all the way. Throw a bomb, because there's a snowball coming down there. And I blew it up, which is nice. Because that means that I won't get to see it whenever I go climb the slope. So that makes it a little bit easier for me. There are still 2 other snowballs, but there's nothing I can do about that. Okay, now the hard part about Skip is getting a super slide from here and getting it correctly. And that was a really bad wind, so I have to do it again. Yeah, this wind trick, whatever, it's total RNG. Whoops. That was too early. Too early again. And is this a better wind? Yeah, that. That's where I want it to be. But we're not there yet. There's still 2 snowballs here. Can throw me off and some other stuff I could potentially mess up. So if I stay here on the right side, should not hit me. There we go. We're getting like a mega boost here. And now it's just a straight walk to the exit. Okay. And we're in. I'm not sure if I got it, but maybe we got action swap? Heck yeah! Never mind. We also broke our stuff. So what I had and what I wanted to do is action swap, which is a quote-unquote trick, which allows us to fire a fire arrow from a stick. However, that Wolfos actually hit us, and that kind of made me lose a stick. So also the mini boss battle is gonna be harder. Well, not harder, just taking a little bit longer, I guess. Shouldn't be that bad. So, however, now we can do a trick that's called a weird shot. If I do it right. Yeah, this is a trick that literally blows the view from our first person out of Link, so that we can actually reach out of reach places like this, like the chest. That's definitely gonna be a thing later in the Snowhead, in the Stone Tower Temple. So just boosting all the way over here, because why not? And here is with rope. Where? Oh, we might actually die here, I guess. There we go. Get him here? Of course not. Yo, he's here already. So he's trying to open up the second phase, which starts with a cutscene. However, because we're slashing every single frame that we can, because of ISG, we're just not allowing him to just do that. There he goes. And we're grabbing fire arrows because obviously we need them. Okay, some hearts because this isn't Bleak Run's life. Again, the hook shot. You're not supposed to have it right here, but it breaks so much of this game. Yeah, a little bit too much. One bomb, two were blowing up all three of these snowballs. Okay, the boss door is right ahead. But before we do that, I'm gonna jump right down again. We'll do that later. Get ISD again. And do another ocarina dive. But hey, it worked. So, transformation mask, bombs. I'm gonna get some more bombs. More hearts, really nice. I don't trust it. And it doesn't matter, because if we throw it out, we get right back up here again. And one of the neatest boss key skips. If I manage to do it correctly at least. There we go. Midnight, please. I know you're back there. So, that one. And this is Goat. And he's also one of the better boss battles. Since you can actually right after him with the Goron mask. We don't have the Goron mask, however, so we're going to do something else. Cheating, indeed. We're gonna stand here, shoot an arrow, a little bit here, not there. No! Yeah. No, this is awful that that pillar just came there. Is that pillar ever gonna move, or? Yep. Nah, this happened before. But now I gotta be slow again. Okay, where is he coming from? 7. Whoopsie. Okay, so apparently I didn't count my shots. And instead of 3 hits that I thought he needed more, is 2. So instead of doing what I did before, resetting, I can't really do that right now. So we're gonna watch another cutscene, wherever he may be. Also, that. And well, while we're at it, obviously. But yeah, that pillar coming down right into my path is also total RNG, and it had to happen sometime in my career. So yeah, we're gonna have another cutscene from this, and we're gonna see that the snow is disappearing and everything is gonna be fine and dandy. I agree, the music here is amazing in a lot of areas actually. The next temple though is one of the better soundtracks in my opinion. Definitely. So yeah, if you're interested in the story, the whole land of the Gorons got snowed under. And it didn't disappear because, obviously, Skull Kid or Majora kind of messed everything up. So, without preparations, we're going to that place. Just Stone Tower Temple. It's actually a little bit easier because now we actually have some more bombs to work with. So more room for error. So, that one. Get the fairy because we're gonna need the fairy for a trick that we call Time Stop. And Time Stop allows us to, well, stop the time. So, aim. So this is Time Stop. And if I undo Time Stop, we get there, camera goes back to us. Figures, oh, we're all the way over there. And starts following us again. And it's actually the first time that I've seen it night over here. Okay, first stop is sunblock clip, which by going in here from the most left side, wait a little bit, turn into Majora. Like there was no wall to begin with. What is this? Donkey Kong 64? Okay, fine. Instead of jumping up here, we can also just mess a little bit with the states. No, that is a wall. No, that's a door. You can't roll for doors. Well, whatever. So, another weird shot right here. I hear the Majora already waking up. Yeah, this is gonna work. I'm going for a first framer. Nice. No bombs. Ideally, we will get some bombs from these Majorons. There we go. RNG is good. So another weird shot. That's my bet. Heck yeah. Hello? There we go. Instead of going all the way around, why not just go underneath, I guess? And for the next boss, we need some fire arrows. What? Okay, so we can roll into his attacks, and that basically, because we're using the invincibility frames of the roll, you can just not get hit and shoot him right after. There we go. And wow, we're actually on top of the chest. That was not intended, by the way. So a little bit more experienced runners right here, but let's basically blow up a bomb, KMS ourselves. Actually, we need that thing. Light arrows. But I'm just gonna warp to the beginning, since basically losing all your hearts throws you to the beginning of the temple. And it's actually faster to do than doing the Song of Soaring all the way back. So we're gonna flip this temple upside down, which is not a figure of speech, by the way. But another weird shot. One more. There we go. And now it's time to go all the way to the boss. But not before falling in the pit again. No. Oh. Okay, what's wrong here? Yeah. Not entertained right now. Technical difficulties, guys. There we go. I need my bombs again on X. Some runners have their bombs and bomb twos always on the opposite sides of what I have. But yeah, it's just whatever you've learned. I should have enough magic for at least one more arrow. Close. Okay, instead of a clip, which is possible, we're just going to skip this whole block. Nice. Nice Link. Okay, Stone Tower Temple is not my temple today. Guess my luck just ran out. There we go. Never mind. So, one more try, and otherwise we're just gonna do it the casual way. Yeah, I mean, of course, right? Yep. It's actually way too high, but yeah. Okay, whatever. So, on the other side of here. And use a really nice Riekel flip right here. One more frame. Right here is an enemy called an Igor. And with only 2 bombs he's dead. Normally I was supposed to shoot light arrows in his eye, but that's slower. If we're fast enough, which I'm not, could actually go all the way out here before the thing hits us, but alas. So got everything we need. Okay, so next boss is called Twin Mold, or as the runners know him as Troll Mold, since, well, he's an ass. So, with a less stellar recoil flip, we can still clip through the door and get this party started. Because we're not using a stone mask for this battle, we need to shoot them with arrows. Fire arrows do more damage to the blue one. Ice arrows do more damage to the red one. We don't have ice arrows. So red So gold arrows will suffice. I don't think I had to double hit though. If I don't get trolled right here. Yeah, the bomb did no damage. So now, this is actually going pretty well, by the way, for my standards. I missed. I'll take that back. Yeah, they can swarm you like that. So that's why I want to get rid of the blue one as fast as possible. There are other strats and which may be faster or more preferable, I don't know. To like get this one out of the way quicker. Or no, get them all down to like 1 or 2 health and then kill them at the same time, because not as blue as that. The red one is actually way faster and a little bit more aggressive. But I can handle that. Rather one aggressive one than two out of control ones. Okay, so gold arrows do less damage but take more MPs, so I do want to like frame buffer just a little bit. So I need to count the hits now, so I hit him. It's 4 damage right now. Sun coming up doesn't take rip. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit of a problem. Not the sun, that I already activated the light arrow. So 8 hits still. And now I don't have light arrows anymore, so I still need to hit him 6 times. Then well, I'm just gonna count out loud so you can count with me. I need to hit 20. And before that, I need to activate the Song of Time storage. Whoops. 14, 16. 2 more hits. $18, so now it's time to actually activate this thing. And I can't press the A button right now, which I almost did. If I do that, well, I don't know how to fix it. Well, we're gonna watch another cutscene if that was the case. And there we have it. Rip heart. Stand in here. And last reset. It's RTA. I hope so. So with all 4 masks in hand, we're going straight to Majora, but instead of waiting for the first cycle, we're gonna glitch our way in a little bit. You, need you, need you. But yeah, before we enter, we need a stick for obviously the double damage, or quadruple damage even. and some bombs to actually get in. And getting that bomb, by the way, is total RNG, so let's see if the RNG gods hate us or not. In my opinion, I deserve first try bombs. And we got it, actually. No backup bombs, but yeah. So first off, we're going to grab our good friend Franker Z over here. Yeah, this trick is actually called Franker Z hover. Because we need the dog for two things. One, ISG up here. And second, we need to unlock our hover, by the way. Or somehow. So I now unlocked my, what's it called? Yeah, my bomb hover. But I can actually turn him there. And I needed the dog for that. And we're in. And now time for more cutscenes. I need to play the song of the Oath to Order in a little bit, and then normally I go out to like have a break, get some water, or how a lot of runners do it. They're gonna play some meme music or video clips. Shout out to Unlink2, who's playing the new BB handle, which is Extreme Chicken Yodeling. And I may or may not also have something in that flavor. So. Enjoy the cutscene with a lot of crotch shots. This frame rate is phenomenal, Jay. What's my time at right now? 44? Don't think the PB is gonna happen. Or it's gonna be a slight PB. 151 for 33, I believe. No, that's not possible anymore. More crutches. But yeah, by defeating the bosses and gathering the remains, we save these guys, which allows us to later on warp to the moon. The moment the moon warp is found, oh boy, this run is going to be so much shorter. And then again, no, we need gold arrows. Same thing. Yeah, light arrows indeed. No, we just go to Stone Tower. We need bombs for that. Yeah, I suspect if we find the moon warp, this run is going to be 40 minutes instead of optimally 1 hour and 25 minutes is the world record now. It was 124 before, but the runner, I don't know why, but he like got rid of his Twitch, his Twitter, his whole online life. So now someone else has world records. By default. That's how it works, right? Yeah, more story-driven terms. They're reunited, and they found out that it wasn't the man behind the mask, but the mask itself. Too soon, I guess. Okay, let's try it again. It wasn't the man behind the mask, but the mask itself. What can we do other than go inside the moon as well to just fight against Majora? Shout out to Crutches. Okay, so the Nintendo 64, or at least Majora's Mask, needed the expansion pack, and well, this area is where you needed it the most. No super slide. Okay, so we got that. And light arrows. And we talked to the lonely kid here. We had a we had a fairy, and we have 5 hearts. This should be good. Definitely. So 30 arrows, full magic. Let's go. All the masks go into places right now. In the order that we got them. And here's Majora. So if I get him correctly, there we go. Gotta hit him with light arrows. Hopefully the boomerang doesn't become a boomerang and actually hits him again. Because if he does that, well, we need another light arrow. We kind of need our magic for later. So now these other masks are coming back to life, and they can shoot laser balls to you. And this is really bad. Okay, that's good. I need to get him out of there. Go away. There we go. Get normal arrows. And that's what killed the first phase. So now random things are gonna happen. And this is the comical phase. And we got good RNG, nice. All again? Yeah, he's not gonna dance around. Just doing his thing. Oh, whoops. the Moonwalker, because why not? And this should be the second phase. Yep. Also, get ready on time. And now he's getting buffed. Because now it's serious time. So, light arrows. Don't need the fish mask anymore. So, and if I time it just right, I'm not in good position. There he is. And time. Well, that was a subpar Majora's Mask. Is it?